Welcome back everyone to another episode of my Shrewsbury Town career on FM16. In the previous video, we went head to head against Arsenal at the Emirates in the Capital One Cup third round, and we went the distance in that one. Went all the way to penalties, and what a letdown. We lost 4-3. I mean, we had such a strong start in the penalties there. Arsenal even missed a couple, and then they somehow managed to turn things around and come away with the win. So once again, Shrewsbury Town knocked out of the Capital One Cup, but that allowed us then to concentrate on our league form. And heading into that game against Arsenal, we were currently unbeaten, and as you can see, we've managed to keep that going in the league. Up next, we were away at the King Power Stadium to take on Leicester. Ended all square there, 1-1, the final score, with Lionel Cole picking up the player of the match. He managed to get the first goal of the game in the 65th minute. We had to wait for the 65th minute for the first goal of the game, and then Joselu got the equaliser for Leicester. Then up next, what a result this was against Newcastle at home at the St Andrews. We absolutely decimated Newcastle. You can see that Danny Ings got on the score sheet, so did Fabian Delph and Nani. We made it 1-0 in the 29th minute, then Ings made it 2-0, then we made it 3. The goals just kept coming and coming. I didn't think there was going to be an end to it. And it's such a relief as well to get such a result against Newcastle, because over the last couple of seasons, last season especially, we couldn't even beat Newcastle home or away. When I was in League One, or I think it was the Championship, let's have a look here. We had Newcastle in the FA Cup. You can see last season, first game against Newcastle, we lost 4-2 at home. They embarrassed us there in front of our own fans. Then we went to St James's Park and we lost 3-1 there. So you can see the amount of goals they were putting past us. And then the season before, we were drawn against them. I think it was the FA Cup. Was it the FA Cup or was it the Capital One Cup? And they knocked us out. It was a close game. I remember Agogo did manage to put one past them, but it was offside. I can't quite see where the game is now. But I remember they knocked us out of that competition anyway. So it was nice to get a 5-1 win against Newcastle United to steal those 3 points off them. And they're in a bad state at the moment in the league, Newcastle, considering the amount of money that they've put behind the team in the summer. Up next, we travelled to the Molineux, not far to go, seeing that we're at St Andrews at the moment, and we played Wolves, ended 0-0 there, pretty dull game to be honest, and then we were back at home to play Southampton. Now, it's Southampton that took the lead in the 15th minute with Tanic getting on the score sheet, then Lionel Cole drew us level in the 35th minute, and then in the 47th minute, Cedric scored an own goal in what was a pretty physical game, but what a turnaround and a good 3 points as we moved on to our next game. Another draw, but still unbeaten in the league against Crystal Palace, and it was N'Golo Kante getting his first goal for the club. Mauricio got the first goal in the game, and then it was Kante that got the equaliser. And I will just show this quickly. Shall we go to close? Let's have a look at close. So I want to show this multiple times because it was one hell of a goal. It came from a corner, which Cole took. As you can see, no, that's Grandison. There is Kante, hovering around way outside the penalty area. So we'll just mark up Kante there so you can see him. So Cole swings it in. Mauricio heads it away, and boom! Kante comes in on the volley. What a finish. Right up into the top corner, but I think McCarthy, the keeper for Crystal Palace, did get a fingertip to it, pushing it up into his own net. But what a goal. Great precision, great power, everything about it, and that's what Kante is capable of doing. I hope to see more. Maybe we can see something like that against Manchester United in our next game. But look at that. Header away from Mauricio. Kabay chasing the ball down, but Kante comes in. What a goal. That is superb. It's probably one of the best goals I've seen on this save with Shrewsbury Town so far on FM16. Alright, so anyway, our next game is at home. It's on the TV. We are against Manchester United. The last couple of times we played them, they've been classics, haven't they? Here is the league table as it stands heading into our next game. We are 6th. As you can see, we're on 18 points, 10 games gone. Manchester United are top. Only top by 4 or 5 points. So if we can just edge a win, we can certainly close that gap. But as you can see, look at our record. We've won 4 games. We've drawn 6. And we're we haven't lost a game, but Manchester United, they've won their last 5 games, so they are in better form, obviously, and they've certainly took this league by storm so far this season. Spinning the league table round, you can see we are top because we haven't lost a game, but we need to start winning games instead of drawing them, and make sure that we finish games off, and I think we can. Man United are a good sign. I think they have enough quality to see off the challenger Shrewsbury today. The absence of Salva Ruiz. Well, Ruiz is out injured, but he wouldn't have started this game as we've got Courtney Hines back from his suspension. United have one of the best defences in the league, but we have one of the most potent attacking teams, and a win for Shrewsbury could see us move up to 4th, which means we will overtake Liverpool and overtake City as well. That would be fantastic if we could get into a Champions League spot. So this is the lineup. Danny Ings up front. Out on the flanks, former United player Nani starts, who's been in tremendous form lately. Lionel Cole, another former United player. Central midfield sees Delph, Reed and Kante, keeping that consistency there. Howes, Long, Oxford and Kane at the back with Perrin in goal. And there is Marcus Rashford, who starts on the bench for the first time this season. Another former United player. You got Kai, Granderson, Luke Weiler, Ogogo all on the bench. Now look at United's side. Backer up front. It's very unrecognisable, this side. Mata, Bernardo Silva, Ward-Prowse, Herrera, Luke Shaw, Phil Jones at the back, Rugani, Darmian and David De Gea in goal. A pretty strong bench as well. You've got Willems, Fernandes, Lukaku, Samper, Blind. I think we're up against it today, but both teams, we're both in good form. I'm looking forward to this one. Maybe we're in for another classic. I hope so, because the last couple of times against United have been classics. They've been very enjoyable to sit back and watch, and also to take part in. We've been on a good run lately. Let's see if we can get a good reaction heading into the game. Let's do this then. As expected, it's United on the attack. Oh, Coman gets around Kane. So easy, goes for goal, and it's Perrin at the near post with the save. It is going to be a corner for United. Matter to take. Can we clear this danger? We can. It's on for Cole. Come on, find Nani. Just can't lift the ball over short. And we're going to go to another highlight maybe. Yes, we are. Let's encourage the players. We've got a corner. Cole whips it out to Kante. Go on, smash it, son. Smash it. Just like you did against Palace. He does go for goal, but there's not enough power there to beat David De Gea. I'll have to try a little harder there, I'm afraid. We go long, takes a free kick to Howes. Finds Delph. Nice pass in here from Town. Lewis Reed was looking for Danny Ings, but it got intercepted, and now it's Backer on the move for Manchester United, and it's Bernardo Silva who makes it 1-0. 5 minutes gone. Oh, I need to change the kits. I could do that after this game, but not a good start. Not the start I wanted here against Manchester United. They're so strong going forwards. Backer just finds Bernardo Silva at the far post. There's poor defending from Howes, who failed to track back and cover that area. So just mark up some of these players on the oppositional instructions. Got Backer covered. Bernardo Silva, who seems to just float in unnoticed whenever he wants, whenever he feels like it. So we need eyes on that man. We're putting Jones under some pressure there. That looked good. Need to stifle United. We're playing at home. This should be our fortress. We should not be scared of teams like Manchester United. That's a good challenge from Howes. Put Bernardo Silva off his game, but we've given the ball away too easy. Thankfully, it's good defending from Todd Kane, as I think Backer would have converted that parry from Perrin. And it's Howes with the header away. Danny Ings. Go on, you can find Nani. He's not going to get to it. Sometimes you just got to change things up, so we'll try and exploit the flanks, hit those early crosses, and we'll close down much more with a higher tempo. Let's see if that changes things, because United, they're getting their shots away. They're getting closer to making it 2-0 because they've been very consistent in the final third. So let's see. Here we go, Danny Ings. Danny Ings now out wide to Todd Kane, finds Lionel Cole. There's something coming here for Shrewsbury Town. Come on, Cole. Can try and win the ball off shore there. We pressurised him, made him worry a bit. Look at this passing from Town. This is good stuff. Nani to Cole. He has Kane to his right. Why didn't he try and pass that to Kane, who was in space? And now United on the move. Coman. What's he going to do? He's round his man, goes for goal, hits the post, and Perrin looking lively as he saves the ball, clutches it tight. Here we go for the second half then. The first half, we improved as it went on. It was just unfortunate that we had to concede with 5 minutes gone. That's a free kick. Luke Shaw with a foul on Lionel Colt. Is he going to get a card for that? Referee calling him over? Or is it just going to be a warning? It's going to be a yellow card. We can try and exploit that. Maybe we can get Luke Shaw sent off and then exploit the right flank with Lionel Colt. Here we go. Kane to Reed. Kante. Oh, beautiful pass to Delph. Look at the space for Nani. Yes! It's 1-1. And it would have to be Nani against his former side. You just can't make it up, can you? Incredible setup as well. The 1-2 passing. Boom, boom. Using those triangles as well. Delph through the middle for Nani. Hit first time. David De Gea well and truly beaten. And he goes off and celebrates in front of the home fans. So game on then, here at St Andrews. But United looking to get their nose back in front. Coman hits the crossbar and it's an open goal. I think the United players were a bit indecisive there of who was going to grab the goal. Of course, we had to go and concede. An instant reply from United though. Not good enough, I'm afraid, at the back. Poor defending on the corner. It was Ander Herrera, finds Coman, hits the crossbar with his header, and there's like 3 players in for the goal. Rugani, Baka, they didn't know who was going to score the goal. They all wanted it. I think it went to Rugani in the end. But 2-1 anyway to Manchester United as they look to pile the misery on. They're looking for a third. It's Carlos Baka. Oh, what a save by Perrin. It's out for another corner. United, they've been superior on the set pieces here today. Mata swings it in and it's Perrin who clutches it. Nice and easy. Come on, distribute that quickly. Just trying to hit United on the break as we're past the hour mark now. Might take Danny Ings off. Hasn't hit top gear today. Might bring on Marcus Rashford. Could work in our favour that. Marcus Rashford against his former side. Let's do it. He hasn't had many starts this season. Hasn't had many minutes, so we might want to come on and make an impression. So let's do it. And I can maybe bring Thierry Ambrose on a bit later on. Maybe for Lionel Cole, who hasn't really hit top gear either in this game. 6.8 rating. I'll keep an eye on that. Fabian Delph on a yellow card. Our captain today. Let's go attacking. Time's running out. Let's be assertive, encourage. Come on, lads. Let's get... I think realistically now we're looking at a point. I think a win against United is certainly off the cards, but I don't want to lose. I want to stay unbeaten for as long as I can in the Premier League. Darmian now finds Mata. Good block there. Come on, lads, win the ball back, please. Lewis Reed getting stuck in. Darmian's still on the ball. Oh, just overshot there for Mata, but he still manages to find him, and Bernardo just puts it wide. It's still 2-1 then. Let's go to oppositional instructions. To weaker foot for Mata. We've got him absolutely covered in all areas. Tight marking, closing down, tackling, you name it. Right, let's bring on Ambrose for Lionel Colt. Let's see if he can have a bit of an impact on this game, as he's done so in our last couple of games whenever he's come on or started. United absolutely dominated possession. But what are they going to do with that? That is the question. Are they going to get a third? Are they going to put us out of our misery? It's Bernardo Silva and it's Perrin that just about keeps us in this game with 7 or 8 minutes to go. Bernardo Silva whips in the corner. Kevin Long with the header away, and now Thierry Ambrose is let loose. It's Nani. Oh, we could have done so much better with that move. Nani, I'm sure, could have switched that over to the right. Could have found Ambrose again, who has the pace. Could have got into the box. Could have had a go on goal. Could have drawn us level. Unfortunate. We've gone to counter. Here we go. Go on, chase the ball down. Go on. Ronaldo went for goal. They're just going to pepper our goal now with shots. You can see how they're pressing us. They know I'd take the ball short with the keeper. Now Ambrose thought he was going to pass it back to Todd Kane, and it's Nani! It's 2-2 right at the 90th minute. Unbelievable. That's his 50th league goal in his career in the Premier League. And we've put a stop to Manchester United getting 3 points here today. Ambrose took a little deflection there off Rugani. I don't think he was quite aware of what was happening there. And the ball just found its way through for Nani. And he slotted that into the bottom right-hand corner. Right, let's hold on to this draw. I'd be happy with a point against United again. That's the thing with this fixture. The last 2 times we played them last season, both games ended as a draw. No one was able to come away as a winner. So I think that's going to be the case again this time. I wonder what will happen at Old Trafford later on in the season. I'll be sure to cover it for a live comp. Don't you worry. We will eventually get a winner in these games against United. Will it be Shrewsbury? Will it be United? United now looking to get a very, very late winner. And Howes scrambles it away. Finds Rashford. He's put under pressure there. Loses the ball so quickly as well. Didn't have enough support. Now Darmian. Come on, ref. Blow the whistle. I'll take the point. On for Rashford. Can we get a winner here? No. There we go. Full time. At St Andrews, it's ended Shrewsbury Town 2, Manchester United 2. We walk away with a point. At least we put a stop to the league leaders getting 3 points here today. I don't think many teams so far this season have been able to do that. They do drop down to second, but we're staying in 6th with 19 points. Look at that though. We're just a couple of points. We're certainly on course for qualifying for the Champions League this season. I know only 11 games have gone, but things are looking good at the moment. Can have a more detailed look at the league table. So that draw against United means that we stay unbeaten in the Premier League so far this season. Up next we've got Villa, who are towards the bottom. Surprise, surprise. So we might be able to get 3 points there. We've got West Ham, Bournemouth, Tottenham, Liverpool and Arsenal. 2 massive fixtures coming up there. So I might do a double live com. 2 games for the next episode against Liverpool and Arsenal. Those 2 games could have massive implications on our league position this season. So don't forget to join me for that. But for now, thanks for watching.